Welcome to the WNBA Picks and Plays edition. My name is Abby. This is for Tuesday, July 29th. We got three games in the WNBA today. Uh, Odds are courtesy of oddslogic.com. Oddslogic.com on the back end, where we have line moves, totals, and the injury report. That's the extensive look. On the front end on your screen, covers.com, line moves, totals, and the injury report as well. That's the short version of what you're seeing on the screen. So we're going to get right to it right away. We have three games. First game we have is Golden State at Atlanta. Let's find out here. Just bear with me for a moment, guys. I know I have it here somewhere. Just trying to find that. I know I got it here. Okay, Golden State at Atlanta. So we got it. So this number opened up. Let me get the opening number. Just one moment. I know we had that here. Just give me a moment, guys. I'll give you the opening number. Currently, right now, it does sit at -8 at Atlanta. Totals -8. Sorry, the line moves. It's at -8. Totals 156.5. We'll get to where the line opened up in a moment. My system get back on track. So the opening number is -8. It did open up at 8. It opened up at 157.5 the total. It's now down to 156.5. We're starting to see 155s, but it's mainly 156 for now. The line is at 8. And it's still at 8, although some books are starting to go to 7.5. So we are going to look into this game further. We are going to look first at the injury report for this game. That's the Valkyries and the Atlanta Dream. So this one here, Golden State and Atlanta. Monique Billings is questionable to play Tuesday at Atlanta, and they desperately need her. After that last game against Connecticut, where they had a really off game, they didn't play that well, and they need Billings in the lineup. She's a big part of that offense. Definitely need Monique Billings. So she's questionable right now with ankle injury. She's 50-50. However, Kayla Thornton's out for the season, unfortunately, with a leg injury. Atlanta, Ryan Howard out indefinitely with a knee injury. And that is it for the injury report for this game. Now, for where the public and sharps are for this game, we're going to look at that now. Public is on the under in this game, but nothing on the side, but it's mainly a lot of under money. Predominantly under money in this game, but nothing on the side or nothing on the side. We'll look at this again. Yeah, it's mainly under money. That's it. That's it. Pure under money. Yeah, it's pure under money. That's all it is. And for the game itself, we'll take a look at that now. The game itself. Let's see. We'll look at the previous matchup. So they already played once. They played 3 weeks ago in Atlanta. So this was 3 weeks ago in Atlanta. The score in that game was, we'll get to that now. Atlanta was favored, and they won 90-81. So they were a 7.5-point favorites, and they covered 90-81. And the total went over the 158 at that time. So now it's come down to 156. It dropped by 2 points. So look at the head-to-head here. We'll look at the last 5 games for each team. Last 5 for the Valkyries. They are 1-4 last 5, and are 2-3 to the under last 5 games. The Atlanta Dream, they are 3-2 last 5 games, and are 2-3 to the under. That's the Atlanta Dream. So both teams right now are playing to the under. So for me, Atlanta's won 3 straight games. Actually, they've won three of their last 5 games they've won. They have won 2 straight games. Golden State, they have lost 4 of their last 5 games. They're 1-4 last 5, like we said. Let's see here. Okay. So let's look at this one now. We'll take a look at this now. Look at this game right now. Let's take a look at this. So I'll give you a play here right now for you guys. You get a play. We'll get a play in this one. All right, so in this game, we're going to give you 2 plays. Actually, I'll give you 1 play because I have a client play for this game, so I'm not going to give up. I won't give up the client play. I'll give you the first half under. The under is 75.5. I would take the under in the first half. That's my recommendation for this play. Under 75.5 first half is the play I would go with for the Valkyries and Atlanta. So that's a play I would take. 75.5 first half under. I have a client play for this game, but I'm not going to give that out. Let's take the 75.5 first half. Shop around for the best number, but bet under first half. I think both teams come out a little bit sluggish. This is Atlanta's first home game back. They haven't played at home in about it's been basically almost 2 weeks. They haven't played at home in 2 weeks. So first game back off a road trip. I find they're going to be a little bit sluggish. Golden State, they're struggling offensively a little bit. So I look for this game to be a little bit a bit sluggish at the beginning. So I like the under in this game, first half. Shop around for the best number. Right now it's 75.5. That's the way I would approach this first game. All right, so the second game we're going to look at here. This is game number 2. We have Chicago at Washington. This one here opened up at -7. Total is 157.5. And we are now seeing 7.5s are starting to come across the board. It's mainly 7s, but we're starting to see 7.5. And the total has come down at some books to 156. It's mainly 156, I should say. 156. It's come down to 156. That's mainly where it's at right now. Now, this one, the injury report, look at this right now. This is Chicago and Washington. Aaliyah Edwards is out Tuesday versus Chicago with a wrist injury. Michelia Onyewere, questionable to play Tuesday at Washington with a knee. Ariel Atkins is still out versus Washington with a leg injury. Angel Reese will be playing tonight in her hometown of D.C. at Washington, so she is going to be playing. She's available tonight. She had back issues, but she will be playing. And that's it. That's the latest on this game. Oh, we have Courtney Vandersloot, as you know, is out for the season with the knee. And that's it for this game. Publix and Sharp for this game. Let's see. Public Oliver Washington. There's nothing on the total. There's pure Washington money right now. Nothing on the side. Yeah, it's nothing on the total. Excuse me. Nothing on the total. Actually, we have something on the total here. We have some under money. So you like the under and Washington. So the under in Washington is the play for this one. So we'll look at this game. We know they played already. They've already played already. They played twice already. They played 2 times. So first meeting, June 17th of this year in Chicago, 79-72 Washington, as they won as a 4-point favorite. Second game was July 8th, 3 weeks ago in Washington. Washington was a 6.5-point favorite, and Chicago covered, but Washington won again, 81-79. It was a push at 160. So we'll look at this one here. It's 7.5 now. I don't have a play for this game at all. Nothing on this one. Nothing here. We'll look at the last couple of games for Chicago. Chicago's lost a bunch of games. 5 straight games. They're 0-5 of their last 5 games. And they are 3-2 to the over. So the defense is pretty bad. Washington right now, they are 2-3 last 5 games. And they are 2-3 to the under. No client play for this game. I will look for a free play for you guys. Let's see what I can get here for you guys here. So take a look at this play here. Let's see what we can get. Let's look at this. We'll look for a good first half. Look for maybe a first half play. We'll take a look. I have no client play for this game. Nothing for this one. The best thing I can give you guys, we'll take Chicago in the first half, plus 4.5 Chicago in the first half. That's the best. That's the best option I have for you guys. Chicago first half. Let's see. Yeah, Chicago first half's the best option. Yeah, Chicago first half. And I wouldn't talk you off of Chicago. I wouldn't talk you off of Chicago full game. Chicago first half, Chicago full game. I wouldn't talk you off of either one. I'm gonna go against the public. The public's all over Washington, but I'm gonna go against them. This is a look ahead spot for Washington. They have Golden State on deck. They lost to the Valkyries earlier this season, so they have Golden State on deck at home. Now they lost to these guys earlier in this year. They lost to the Valkyries by 2 points, 74-76. Washington lost to these guys. That's on the road. So they lost to these guys on the road. So this is a revenge spot for Washington. So that's why I think they overlook Chicago. So they're looking ahead to the Valkyries, who they lost to earlier, like I mentioned. So I would take Chicago first half plus 4.5. And I'd also look at the full game plus 7. So either way, I would take either one. You can't go wrong with either one. First half plus 4.5, plus 7.5 Chicago. I did not play this. I don't have a client play for this game, but that's what we would recommend for this game. All right, so that's my thoughts on that. Nothing on the total, but that's all I have for that game. Third and final game we're going to look at is Las Vegas at LA. This one here, I have a client play for this game. This one here opened up -2, total 172.5. It's now at 175.5, and it's still at -2. The total hasn't really moved. We're seeing 1.5 twos pretty much across. It's pretty much there, but it's mainly twos right now. Hasn't moved that much. Injury report for this game we're going to look at now. We'll take a look at that right now. All right, so for this game here, Kia Stokes has been sick for a while with illness. She's back in the lineup tonight. She's upgraded to play. Cameron Brink Cameron Brink is back in the lineup tonight. This is her first regular season game, so she will be playing tonight in this game against Vegas. So she's making her return. So that's the big news out of Los Angeles. She's back from a knee injury. That's it. That's it for the injury. That's it for the injury report in this game. Cheyenne Parker out personal reasons. That's it. So we're going to look at this one here. LA, public money, public all over LA in this one. And they're on the under in this game. Actually, it's a mixed bag with the over-under. So it's a little bit of mixed. It's a mixed bag in this one. It's a little bit of resistance in this game. Now the game itself, they've played twice already, 2 times. So they split they played twice in Vegas. First game May 30th in Las Vegas. Vegas were 10.5-point favorites. Vegas won uncovered 96-81. Went over 167. Second game in Las Vegas. LA was a 9-point underdog. LA covered and won 97-89, over 167.5. So now we're looking at last 5 games, both teams. Vegas last 5, 3-2 last 5 games, 3-2 to the over at Vegas. We're looking at Los Angeles last 5 games. Oops, sorry guys, sorry about that. Oh gosh, sorry about that. So Los Angeles last 5 games, and actually they're back from a 3-game road trip. They're back from a 3-game road trip, and they've won 5 straight games. And they are 5-0 to the over. 5-0 to the over. They've won 5 straight. I like I said, I have a client play for this game, so I will give you a play for the show. Let's look at this one here. Yeah, I have a client play for this one. Won't give that out, obviously. But Vegas 3-2 to the over. Both teams are playing to the over. For the game itself, let's see what we can give you guys. Let's see what we can give you guys here. We'll give you guys a play. Let's see what we can give you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the. Here's a play for you guys. I can give you. This will be our. I'm gonna give you our second team total. We gave you a team total the last time with Dallas. I think we gave you an under for a team total, and that cashed. So I have a second team total that we're giving out on the show. You can look at Las Vegas team total over 88.5. In the 2 games against Los Angeles, Vegas, they've scored 96 points. Second game, 89 points. So they have cleared this. On average, they have cleared this number. If you take into consideration the first 2 games, they have cleared this number. So I would take Las Vegas team total over 88.5 points. I like that one. I think Vegas clears this one. I think they go ahead and clear it. So I like them. That's the play I would give you. Team total Las Vegas over 88.5. Shop around for the best number, but take the team total over for this game. All right, I have a client. Like I said, I have a client play for this game. You do have a client play for this one. So if you want the client play, you got to go to sportsmobile.com, Abby Sports Picks, and I have 2 client plays in the WNBA, and I'll have 1 client play in the Major League Baseball today. That's it. All right. Yesterday we went on the show. We went 1-1 for the free picks. The client plays we went 1-1 as well for the client plays. Actually, sorry, maybe not 1-1. We went We went. Is it 1-1? Yeah, we went 1-1. Client plays were 1-1. Yeah, 1-1 of the client plays, 1-1 for the free picks for yesterday's games that we gave up for free, and the client plays 1-1, like I said. So again, if you want the client plays, sportsmemo.com, Abby Sports Picks. Overall, we went 2-2 yesterday. We had a 2-2 day. There'll be 3 games today, 1 of the MLB, 2 of the WNBA that are client plays. So if you want the client plays, go there, sportsmemo.com, Abby Sports Picks. Go there, and you'll see all the information at the bottom of the description below. As for the picks here, good luck to you guys. Whether you fade or follow these picks, it's up to you. I just look at the plays, make my decision, and go from there, and just pick what I like. So again, good luck. Let's have a big day. Let's cash some tickets, and let's hit some winners. Let's have a big Tuesday. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Good luck. Let's have a good one. Let's hit some winners. Tomorrow will be another slate of WNBA games. 3 games tomorrow in the WNBA. So tune in tomorrow for that. Again, until next time, good luck. Peace. We'll see you tomorrow.